it's Katie with John Henry's Meats, and we're on a farm tour here at my farm today. I'm here with Shaena, and she has a question for me, and she has a little visitor.
So we were wondering how this heater works.
Oh yes, that is a great question. So behind me, there is this special propane heater. It's a little dusty, but that's how we roll here on the farm. No, in between every batch of chicks, we actually spray down and disinfect our pens just to make sure that we don't have any little bugs that are not supposed to be here. We want to make sure that our chickens are healthy. We don't use any antibiotics or hormones, growth hormones or anything like that. So we do all of the different steps to keep everything clean and healthy. But the heater right now is dusty because of the bedding that we use and just because of the chicks losing their fuzz.
Okay.
But this special heater is a propane heater. It is actually a propane radiant heater. And so it doesn't just blow warm air. The way that this heater works is that it warms the ground, it warms the birds, it warms the bedding, it warms the straw bales, it warms the objects, and which seems to work so much better for us. We did in years past have heat lamps, and those worked okay, but the amount of electricity that we went through to keep all of our chickies nice and warm was astronomical. So we needed to come up with a different solution. And so instead of us having 25 different heat lamps in this room, we were able to have one radiant heater, and this heater actually will easily keep this room at 95 degrees in March. Oh, he's ready to go. So these heaters work amazing because when we have chicks in the winter, we need a way to keep them warm. We need to make sure that they stay warm to stay healthy and to stay alive. And in order for that to happen, we have to have the right kind of heat. And we've done a lot of research, and the radiant heat seems to work the best. And so we're really excited that we were able to find these amazing heaters to keep the chicks warm. And as you can see, they're very healthy and very happy, and they're running around. And right now they're kind of making some noise. But when we came in here, it was almost silent.
Quiet.
Yes, which is amazing because you know that the chicks have zero stress. All of their needs are met. They are healthy, they are satisfied, they have food, they have water, they have the heat and everything that they need. So that's a great sign. And now they've kind of gotten a little bit more active, a little bit more rambunctious because we're here and we're talking to them and we're wanting to show you guys all the farm tour and everything. I will mention one other thing that's kind of cool about the heater and the chickens when they get warm is chickens have this natural ability that, when they get warm, they kind of stretch out one leg.
I noticed them doing that.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah, so you're kind of what are you doing over there? One leg, when I was a child, my dad and mom always taught me all of these different things, but I remember as a little kid thinking oh my gosh, the chickie has something wrong with its leg, because it's got its leg all propped out and all straight, and normally they're underneath them, but this one's got its leg all propped out, it hurts. No, it's actually just a natural cooling mechanism. So they're just I need to cool down a little bit. Yeah, I'm just gonna stretch out and relax. So I think that's really cool.
How warm does the heater keep it in here? What temperature are they most comfortable at?
As a chick, they need it to be between 90 and 95 degrees. Turkeys require it to be hotter. They need that 95 to 100 degrees. And then every week, the temperature can come down.
Okay.
So right now it's about 80 in here. These chicks are about a week old. So it's about 80 in here, and they are comfortable, they are happy, and everything is good. But then as their yellow fluff leaves, they kind of become bald for a little bit. Not pretty. They're not as cute, unfortunately. They go from this adorable little cute fluffy chick, and then they lose all of the fluff, and then their feathers start coming in. And once their feathers start coming in, they can deal with much colder temperatures. So even though it's fall and everything like that right now, as soon as the chick's feathers come in, we open up the doors and they go outside, and they are able to scratch around, peck around, and enjoy the outside, enjoy the grasses and the pasture and everything. We just want to make sure that they are to that point. So we can't send them outside yet, but in another week or so they'll be good. So anyways, if you guys have any questions about our animals, our farming practices, or our meat cuts, don't hesitate to ask. We can answer you on our blog or our Facebook or even our Facebook Live. And thank you so much for supporting our farm.